Well, this has been a fantastic journey. I love this game so much. I know I got aggravated. I know I got angry at the certain platforming puzzles, but this is a good game. I will say it's very challenging. It's very difficult, very hard, right? This game will challenge you. You will get mad. You will get frustrated. But I do think this game is worth it, especially for that end scene. So emotional. I genuinely love all the characters. It took me a while to like feel attached to the characters, but after a while I was like, oh, I actually really like all these characters. There's not a character that I did not like, but as a final boss that was actually really difficult, and I was not expecting a platforming section with the final boss, but I also like it because it incorporates all of the different elements that we've seen over the past 10 levels. For 10 levels, this is actually a pretty deceptively long game because each level gets like a little bit longer each time and a little bit harder each time. So by the time, I've almost been recording for 2 hours, and we played literally the 10th level. So yeah, this game is actually quite long. You will enjoy it. It's not that expensive, which is nice. I think it's definitely worth the price point, which I appreciate quite a lot. I will say again, I mentioned this at the beginning, I was given this game with a Steam key from the developer themselves. Okay, so while I got to play it for free, I'd say for the actual price, I'd say it's worth it. I would definitely buy this game. I would definitely recommend it. If you like platforming games, if you like puzzle games, if you like games that are on the harder side, that really challenge you, I definitely recommend it. This game is basically in 2 parts, right? You have the gameplay, platforming, puzzle section, and then you have like the story. And in between the levels is a little snippet of the story, which I appreciate, instead of just like one long thing of dialogue, except at the end, because that like wraps everything up. And by the time you actually like really enjoy the character, so you want more of it. So I do appreciate like the ending scene there. But most of the time you'll get these little story snippets here and there, and you'll also like introduce little characters here and there. I think there was only like 3, maybe 4 boss fights. 3. I think there was only 3, but I think there's only 3 bosses in this game. 3 or 4, but I think it's 3. But yeah, thank you so much to the developer for giving me this game. I'm so glad I got to play it and finish it. And I'm so glad that I'm doing this review now of the game. Is there anything else that I have to say about it? Not really. I think I've said everything that I've needed to say. Definitely recommend this game very highly. I love indie games, and this is a good example of a really good indie game. Honestly. I love the pixelated graphics, and I think it really works well for this game. There's nothing that I actively dislike about this game, which I think is extremely telling, right? I wish I kind of knew firsthand that this was going to be a difficult, hard experience, but at the same time I'm kind of glad I didn't know, because I got to learn that from experience, you know? So yeah, definitely check out Cosmic Pebble on Steam, support the developer, buy the game, and yeah, I'll see you all later.